When we're out and about talking to residents, we so often hear that they're confused and frustrated by our multiple tiers of local government. This is a chance to simplify things. The government is asking all areas with 2 tiers of local government to reorganise into unitary councils, which combine all local government functions in one authority. These types of councils are already the norm in many parts of the country. Since the government made this announcement, we've been working with all 7 existing councils in Cambridgeshire and Peterborough to explore options for local government reorganisation. We actually, as a council, got ahead of the game on asking residents about this by running an initial engagement exercise last summer before the government announcement was made on the future of local government for Cambridge, which has proved very timely. And we've also done a joint engagement exercise more recently with other local councils in the area. We plan to do further work to understand residents' needs and views in the coming months prior to submission of proposals in November. There will then be another chance for residents to comment on proposals as part of a statutory consultation by government in spring next year. Now, the process of reorganising councils may sound technocratic, and perhaps it is, but its impacts will be profound. This reorganisation process represents the biggest change to local democracy and to service delivery for 50 years. Current county council services will almost certainly come closer to Cambridge, meaning decisions on social care, SEND, filling potholes will be taken more locally. A unitary council could empower communities through simpler engagement for residents and clearer accountability for local decision making, and it could support more joined up and accessible services that could help to effectively tackle complex challenges such as poverty, health inequalities, nature restoration and climate change. It's not all good news, admittedly. In the short term, the reorganisation process will take time and it will take money. But in the long term, it does seem to be a pragmatic and a positive step. At this stage, 3 potential geographical options for reorganisation have been identified by council leaders across Cambridgeshire and Peterborough through an ongoing process of discussion in recent months, and all of these have been assessed as financially viable. We're proposing to work with other local councils on a case for a unitary authority covering the current geographies of Cambridge City Council and South Cambridgeshire District Council, alongside viable arrangements for the rest of the county. Our area has a unique geography, with Cambridge City surrounded by South Cambridgeshire on all sides. As a result, the City and District Councils already share a planning service and a waste service. It's an area with a coherent identity that makes sense to local residents and fits with the way they live their lives. Many people travel between the 2 districts regularly for work, for education, healthcare, cultural events and social activities. And existing boundaries sometimes feel artificial, particularly in places on the city's edge like Eddington, Orchard Park or Milton. With around 320,000 residents, a unitary council for this area would be large enough to be financially sustainable, while small enough to bring real focus and local expertise to the tasks of supporting and empowering local communities, allowing nature to thrive and developing our area in a sensitive, sustainable and inclusive way. I hope you will support this motion.
Thank you, Councillor Holloway. Councillor Bick, would you like to speak now or will you reserve your right?
I'll speak now, thanks, Madam Mayor. This is the first motion on this